Alright guys, so we're gonna do a bit of streaming. So I do a little bypass with my Meta glasses, which I need to put, it's complicated to explain, but basically I have to mirror my image to do a stream on YouTube. So it might interrupt every 3 minutes because the footage changes every 3 minutes. It might interrupt in between those moments, so bear with me basically. So yeah guys, we have this Range Rover and we're gonna start tinting. I'm gonna show today how to do the side window two-stage installation. So we're gonna lower the window down as we're gonna tape it up because we want to. Well, I need my knife. There you go. So yeah, you see the felt edges. These felt edges, they always gonna, fall into your film. You could, some guys do it, they burn it off with a heat gun, and but it's still, you can get few of those dots falling in. And I prefer not to burn customer's car. Sorry for the background noise. So you get to the basically top here. It's better to put it in deeper so it doesn't fall from further in. As we're doing two-stage, it is important to make everything clean on the edges, specifically edges, because you're bending the film in. It's not like two-stage, so it takes multiple steps to do it, right? Anyway, so we're gonna get in this, and I suppose we need something to tag it down so it doesn't really want to stick. It doesn't want to really stick at the start, this tape, and then afterwards it's hard to peel it off. The top edge as well, same story, need to tape it off. Better off to tape it off. Like, you don't have to. Mostly you get the film, you get those things fall in from the corners, but background noise is annoying me. Hard to, making my mind run wild, screaming there in the background. So you can cover most of it. So yeah, so you don't have to go all the way to the corner, but the more the better, to be honest. So I'm gonna do, got stuck to my hand. A little bit time consuming, this thing, but I mean, how do you want finished result? You want dust on the edges and you play around with your pin card, or you want clean install? So that's good enough. I might put even to this little corner here. Let's get it all the way down. Need to pull the window a little bit. I can see it's a tight fit there. There you go. So here we have it. Boom. Doesn't want to go in there, but we will make it. So this one is not like one of my videos. You can see all the steps because for the videos I cut out difficult areas or it's time consuming. Now you're watching fully like how everything is done. So yeah, okay, so this, let's see, I always need to check those. That rubber seal is very tight. I could use my, yeah, it's pretty tight seal, but I'm gonna bend it backwards kinda like that, a little bit loosen it up. I think it's gonna be pretty. We need to only put the film under this rubber seal, so we don't have to go any deeper, to be honest. You could, but there's a second rubber there which is gonna, I don't know, I wouldn't go that far in. So yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do now is we have taped off our edges. Now I cleaned already the glass from outside and pumped. Spray down. Actually, I didn't mix my Baby Johnson and water mixture. So there you go. Get the meter. Measure 50, 60, 60. Well, let's do 60. I could do for both sides, but control that one. There you go. So yeah. Alright. Oh, my pocket is... I hate wearing those belts for to fit all your tools. It's annoying. Let's check which one. So you basically twist between your teeth and it comes off, and you can see the clear liner here, this side. We're gonna apply it. So now we have the straight edge because we have the film straight edge there. So we're gonna go slightly like in the middle, I would say, somewhere. You see the rubber gasket or rubber seal? Just go somewhere in the middle, roughly, more or less, you know. There you have it. We have the film ready for second stage. Is the marker. So what you do is you mark. You could do it with a knife, and people do it with a knife, poke it in, and well, I prefer to do it with a ruler and the marker because it's a nicer cut, and if you make a mistake, it's fine. You can, you know, do the marking again. So slightly push it over this side. Doesn't want to stick for some reason. Oh, it is hot here. Okay. So now we have that side, and we have this side in a minute. Boom. So there you have it. We have marked it off. Now what we do is, well, we don't need a marker anymore for now. We're gonna tag it down, tag it down, tag it down, tag it down, and a little stronger tag down. So we're gonna cut the top edge basically. So we need to lift the film up and lower it till we see our edge. Here you have it. Okay, I see that the corner bends, so we'll need to play around with that. Sorry, very windy outside today. Feels like my roof gonna fall off of the garage. Peel up upwards, upwards. Yeah, we had a little... The window is so... Holy moly, what's going on there? Anyway, so we take the film and we bring it to the glass board. You could do it on the car itself, but I don't like doing it either that way. What's going on with this thing? It's losing pressure. Let's see what's going on with the bottle. It is losing pressure for some reason. Something not tight seal. Just lost all the pressure. Weird. Anyway, we grab ourselves a ruler. I think we'll go ahead with sideways. And we're gonna cut it above a white line, slightly above the white line. So this white line is on what's called on the liner, not on the film. Oh, it sticks. and you can see when I put my ruler, this edge is catching the part that I cut, so it's easy to line it up. Oop, slightly move the ruler, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, the edges of that top edge is a little bit curving, so we need to kind of play around with that. Anyway, I'm gonna spray more. There you go. So this is full steps, guys. Not as a normal video. So if I make mistakes, you see it as well. And believe me, you do, when you tint, you do make mistakes. So if you think nobody makes mistakes when tinting, they're bullshitting you basically. Alright. Now, I didn't like the top edge, this corner here, which I cut it, but because the film was kind of bending, it made a little hill kind of thing. So I want to make it straight. I could do it by hand, but I don't think it's a good idea. I hope you can see it, but I can see this tiny thing there. Okay, and it curves down on the edge here and there. So I'm gonna do a bit of a guesswork and round these edges up. Boom. Oh, nice. Same story in this side. Well, I'm guessing we need to, I know it's rounding up, so I'm kinda going like this. So there we have it. The bottom we just cut off in a triangular motion, like little triangles. You can see, boom, boom, gone. Now, what we need to do is, we need to go and shrink the film. Even though this glass looks pretty flat, but it's good to throw in some fingers. So it gives that tension on the bottom edge, which we don't want lifting when people open and close the windows, right? So grab yourself a heat gun. I'll squeegee out the water all around, and we're gonna get yourself a few. Gonna kind of force them in because I see the window is super flat. See? All right, you can probably barely see, but it's here. Those fingers are here, so we're gonna push them in. Maybe need to make it darker. All right. There you have it. We shrank the bottom of the film. You could redo like multiple times if you wanted to make more tension on the bottom. I think it's enough here for now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna again throw it back. You could work from the car itself if you wanted to. We're gonna throw it on the glass board because we have. This car is actually huge and it's taking up my space here quite a bit. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna leave it here hanging, chilling for a bit. And we're gonna come back to it as we cleaned up the window. So there we have the window here. We need to clean, right? And we do have this sticker that is certificate sticker for so we have to have these basically. So I have to be careful not to take it off when I'm using a razor blade. Anyway, now let's spray it down. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So we're gonna clean off the top edge Boom. It's pretty dirty. See? Dirty. Alright. Then we grab ourselves a razor blade and we're just gonna go over this window. Start from this edge, and go down like that, and just gonna squeegee. I don't like to use those blade holders. It's prefer with the just hold it in hand. If you prefer the holders, you can buy them pretty cheap. But I just like this. So there you go. We're cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. See how long more it's taking when you're watching a full-on tint going on. Does take time. So now, cleaned it. Show it on here. Now we're gonna actually lift here. Okay, we need to actually a little bit clean up on this area. Oh, the wind is blowing my film, which we don't like, which my brother doesn't care about. Sitting chilling there. Okay, I'm gonna roll it up just in case it flies away, right? Okay, so we're gonna leave where the button is. Grab ourselves another towel and just let this one hang. You could tape it down, but guys, I've been tinting too long to know that nothing ever happens. Never had, like, what, 12 years or what, we never had a complaint that something like a button stopped working or something like that. Never happened. So when people are making, like, they create these things to buy for you for absolutely no reason, like tape it down and all that. Maybe if it's a Bugatti I would tape it down something, but not for standard cars. Like, I mean, like, there's nothing gonna go wrong here anyway. So anyway, what I don't like, this rubber seal here is like, it's like made for collecting dirt. You can see, like, it's pretty damn dirty. So I'm gonna take that, clean those edges, because we are gonna tuck the film there, so it's nice to have it cleaned a little bit. Well, okay, so I'm gonna lower the window. So we're gonna spray it down again. By the way, all the comments or something, if you want to ask me, you can ask me. I will answer afterwards, because we're doing this Meta Glasses mirroring streaming, so every 3 minutes it kind of overlaps. I can't explain it, it's difficult to explain, but it's a little bypass. Sorry guys for the noise. We are working in a mechanic garage, you know, so there is a background noise. Yeah, we're gonna swipe down, lift the window up a little bit, swipe down the bottom as well, and we're gonna do on the edges there. So we're gonna lower it. Boom. Sorry for the noise, guys. Boom, 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 boom. There. So we have the edges cleaned more or less, but we will go over it one more time. Okay. So we'll go over it one more time. Boom, boom. The more you clean, the better it is. Then you have to play less with this type of squeegee to remove the bubbles. And not all the films allow you to remove the bubbles, basically. So yeah, we're gonna spray down the bottom because we clean the bottom. Now what we do is we start cleaning anything that can drip on our films, so all the edges. clean all the edges because we don't know what we're gonna touch when we're applying. Even after many years, you won't know. So, clean without touching the glass. Now, gonna go in here as well. Just clean up a little bit. There you go. Just gonna write down the comments and I'll answer them later because I can't right now because it's mirror streaming basically. So, anyway, what we're gonna do now is actually spray down the window. Boom. Edges. Important. This. Middle. Okay. Now we're removing this. And we're gonna clean a little bit one more time. Just to go over. Okay. Yeah. So, we're gonna grab ourselves the film. Spray it down for no static. Remove all the little dirt. I see a little dirt that can fall into the film, which we don't want. And as we're doing two-stage, have to lower it down like this. Spray it down. Take the film. Take it backwards. Oop. See, these things happen. So, get to that point. What we're gonna do is, it's on a crease on me, but we can remove the creases actually. So it's not a big deal. Now, I'm gonna slide it inwards. Let it hang like that. Position. Some of you like to leave a very thin line at the top, which is not the best thing to do. It is, you can make it always, so you can use like a file and file it off and just make it like people pretend that it's like magic, it's nothing special. The reason why you leave the gap is because from if it's opening and closing, opening, closing, it can peel off if it's on the very edge, even if you're filing the thing, right? So let's get my water. And we need to check a few things. So what I need to check is if the film covers the edge. It does cover the edge. So now just gonna squeeze out the top edge to the left. Boom, boom. Spray some more. Lower it. Edges. Squeeze the water out. Squeeze the water out as much as we can. And we're gonna go over one more time. And see if it's moving or not moving. I think it will be alright. Let's see. Not moving. Alright. I'm gonna lift the window up. Okay. Now it's annoying part. I'm gonna a little bit clean the bottom. It's pretty clean though. I'm gonna peel off the liner. Alright. Spray it down a little bit here. Hold on the bottoms if you need to hold. And this one wants to, doesn't want to go in the middle. So there you go. You have it. It's annoying to play around with two-stage. I don't often install two-stage, but recently people are interested in watching these type of videos, so we are. Ooh, this one doesn't want to go where I want it to go. Okay, we'll wait for a second. We get under the seal. Where's my butter knife? Where is my butter knife? Where is my... oh, there it is. So we need a little butter knife. And we're gonna get the film in to the corner. This seal is really annoying. There's something doesn't want to go in. Don't worry about it too much. Need to be careful, guys, and on certain cars you can spend way more time playing around. Like this seal is really annoying. This one on the Range Rover, it's bothering me. See, taking time. So it took us time to get it down in place where we have to be, right? And making it this gigantic bubble, which we don't like either. So it is annoying sometimes. Well, anyway, spray it down. We're gonna squeegee away. There, we're gonna throw this. Have the film wet. Get that air pockets out. With fingers you can push them out. Move it around. Okay. There we have it. Push it a little bit down, down, down. Spin a little bit more. There you go. Little air pockets out, air pockets out. Boom. To the side, to the side. Then could push it even further to the side. So this is the two-stage, which is on this car. I don't like it. And you see, even if I want to push my squeegee in, it's not letting me. It's almost like I have to use this butter knife in for me to finish off this edge. It's really annoying. This is what you're gonna get from time to time. You will get these type of windows and you have to deal with it. So every car is different, guys. And for some of you, if you do many of these, let's say Range Rovers, you'll be used to it already. But we don't do anymore because they're pretty old already, like, you know. So bam, get it down, bottom, there you go, nice and smooth. Clean off the excess water. And we are gonna go over the bottom part. We are gonna overheat it with a heat gun because I don't trust this bottom edge. Okay, could be something at the underneath, so I always clean off the squeegee after going under the seal. Okay, looks good, looks promising right now. There you go. Boom, there you go. Now, I think it looks good. We're gonna check it from outside, clean it from inside, and we are gonna do touch-ups on this glass. So what we have here, to be honest, we didn't even crease it. That's pretty good. I can't believe, like usually you get a little crease, we didn't get any crease. Super. There you have it, guys. That's how you tint side window. And I see a few bubbles which we're gonna remove, let's say using the pin card. But there is a little crease there, tiny one, and few bubbles where we was creasing. But it doesn't really matter, because if I heat it from outside, I can remove those. You can't tell on the camera, but I can remove these. I just rub it a little bit in without even heat gun, they're disappearing. So I just need to go over that. Well, there you have it. That's how you tint two-stage, in two stages basically, the window, and have only few little bubbles on the edges, because we did use the tape. So make sure to use the tape, guys. And yeah, we're gonna try to make more of these type of videos. It's very difficult because I want to film with meta glasses, you know, and to stream, like right now, it streams every 3 minutes. It rolls over, and there's a gap in between those, like but it joins together. I don't know, it's like weird way streaming. It's a little bypass basically to stream with my glasses. So I got my tech guy to do it. Basically that's how we can stream right now from the glasses. Currently you could only stream it to Facebook. Well, anyway, so yeah, guys, if you have any more questions, I will answer all the comments. I can't answer, it's mirroring through my phone the stream to YouTube, so it's streaming to Facebook but then mirroring back to YouTube. So yeah, it's a interesting way of doing it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I see you in more videos like that. I'll show probably